Last weekend, OETA viewers and people from around the country flocked to Tulsa's Philbrook Museum, where Antiques Roadshow was filming its season for next year. More than 3,000 people who secured free tickets to the event brought memorable items for appraisal and at the same time made memories to last a lifetime. It was lights, camera, action, and a whole lot of fun for 3,000 people who packed Tulsa's Philbrook Museum. For a third time in its nearly 23-year history, Antiques Roadshow chose T-Town as the backdrop for its popular PBS series. Appraisers from all over the country took their time with attendees who wanted to know the value and history of their prized possessions.
As far as condition goes, it's pretty nice. I mean, What do you think the value?
500 or maybe even a little bit more.
In the marketplace today, this is probably still pretty saleable in that $3,000 to $4,000 range.
Producers singled out people with particularly interesting items to be interviewed for the show, like this woman from Texas who brought this pristine little boy sailor outfit made in America in 1938. Price tag today, $300. Some received disappointing news, like Bill from Woodward, Oklahoma, who came with pocket watches handed down to him from his father.
I'll hand them down to my son and let him come to Antique Roadshow in 30 years and they'll say, well, they're really pretty, but they're just not worth much.
But far more were pleasantly surprised.
Got the ruby bracelet and the ring, and I have earrings and a necklace, and the whole set was worth $5,000. So I'm stoked.
Who would have guessed a simple trinket box with a picture of Charles Lindbergh on the top would garner a collector's eye?
And they said in the condition that's in, 100, 125. If it didn't have a water stain, 300 to 400. Never had any idea that it was worth anything. So it was just fascinating to know that little things like this, have value.
Appraisers do the work for free because they love discovering new and unique things.
And it's kind of a strange contraption, but it has Japanese writing on it, and so the appraiser said it was the first one of these he's ever seen.
Andrea and her mother Pat from Edmond brought two small items that have been with the family for 50 years, left behind by a man they barely knew.
My dad bought a house from him in Chicago, and he left these things in the home. He never came back for them. And so we thought they were souvenirs that he may have collected in the early 1900s. That's about what we knew.
And where did you get it?
It was in my house. This man lived in Russia, and he traveled all over Europe, and he left it there when he was going to a nursing home.
I thought it was just a souvenir.
Yeah.
It's about 2,000 years old. It's an Egyptian figure. It's called an Ushabti figure. And this would be buried with the person when they died to work on their behalf in the afterlife, to do the heavy lifting.
It dates back to 100 BC, as does the other item, a virgin's lamp from the Holy Land. While they're valued at just a few $100s, the experience and the story are priceless.
I'm going to go home and put them in my curio cabinet and then tell the story to my grandchildren and teach them to read about Egyptian history.
Oh yeah, it's just great
and about the Holy Land.
Yeah.
Antiques Roadshow, part history lesson, part treasure hunt. It's a well-choreographed production, making for an unforgettable adventure for fans of the show.
Well, it was a great experience. It was really well organized. This place is gorgeous. Philbrook is just a wonderful museum, and the staff and the organization of the Roadshow is just unbelievable.
From the Tulsa event, Antiques Roadshow will produce 3 one-hour episodes, which will air in 2019.